What's up, guys? Today we're looking at the first four Figures Artorias the Abysswalker statue. You're watching Geekbeef Collectibles. What's up, guys? My name is Andy Beef, and you're watching Geekbeef Collectibles. Today we're going to be doing a close-up look at the Artorias the Abysswalker statue from First 4 Figures. The box is huge. It stands pretty tall. It's got this fantastic picture of the statue on the front of it. Artorias holding his sword on his shoulder. As we turn it, you can see some more of the artwork for the piece on the side of the box. And as we get to the back of the box, it contains some lore here up at the top of the box you can read through. Some information and story on Artorias from the Dark Souls game. And finally, the backside. This is the regular edition. It's not the exclusive. Number 329 of 1,500 pieces. Let's take a look inside. Alright guys, here is the Artorias the Abysswalker statue. This piece is pretty big compared to most 1/4 scale statues. It's a little bit taller and a little off scale compared to them. The reason for that, I imagine, is that Artorias is a little bit bigger in the game than when you would see him next to a regular sized person. So they made him a little bit bigger. It's not quite 3rd scale, but somewhere in between, I would think. The details on this piece are awesome. Close-ups to the mask. You can see just such detail throughout the mask as well as the armor in the statue. The chain links across his waist here are really awesome. The scaled armor across the legs and the arms is really cool. Here on the base, they tried to match what happened in the game, as when you're battling Artorias in the Abysswalker expansion, or the DLC, when you're battling him, he'll be sliding across the ground, creating these black streaks of abyss. He's holding his sword on his shoulder. The details on the sword are really cool, but you can see a lot of distressing and the abyss just flowing through it. There's like this black haze across it. It's not a fully complete, healthy sword. You can see it's been through a heck of a lot of fights. Really is awesome. On his back, you can see this big cut down his back as if he was stabbed in the back by an enemy. Now, I just love this piece. I'm a huge Dark Souls fan. Ever since playing the first Demon Souls game, all the way up to Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne. I love all of these games. They're super difficult, but super satisfying. Artorias has always been a pretty deep character throughout the series. There's a lot of deep lore that they hold in the game that not a lot of people would know about without doing some research. So if you check out some Google articles, you can see some research on Artorias, as well as his pup, the Great Grey Wolf Sif, and a lot of other characters throughout the Dark Souls games. The pose matches Artorias' style in the video game as you're fighting him. His left arm is kind of dangling there as if it was broken, and then he uses his right arm to carry around his sword and battle you. Alright, here you can see I have Artorias posed next to Great Grey Wolf Sif from First 4 Figures as well. Together they make an awesome statue pair. I like to have Great Grey Wolf Sif kind of sitting behind Artorias a little bit, looking over his shoulder. They make a really awesome display together as the colors are matching and they're both carrying the same sword. You can see the sword that Artorias has on his shoulder is the same size 1/1 scale to the sword that Grey Wolf Sif has in his mouth. The story between these two characters is pretty awesome. I'm not going to tell it to you, but you can definitely check that out on Google and read more about them, the lore there. This is actually the gravestone of Artorias that Sif sits on top of and protects from outsiders from getting to. Yeah, these two just look really awesome next to each other. Alright guys, this is our close-up look and review of the Artorias the Abysswalker statue from First 4 Figures. I hope you liked it. If you did, check out our other statue reviews here on YouTube. You can check us out on geekbeef.com, check us out on Instagram, as well as Facebook. We'd love it if you would subscribe and keep a lookout for more of our statues as we release them. We also do weekly discussions and entertainment as well as gaming if you'd like to check those out, and there's always more coming soon. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comment section below, and we look forward to hearing from you. My name is Andy Beef, and this is Geekbeef Collectibles.